So, hello everyone. Today's topic is mitigation strategies we use for vulnerabilities, right? So, the first strategy we use it regular software updates and patching. So, like we know why the updates are there, why we get updates in our mobile phones, our operating systems, right? Because they are having some kind of bugs and vulnerabilities patched, right? So what is the first thing we have to do? Keep operating systems and applications updated to close security loopholes, right? We should be updating our operating systems, right? So that any kind of loopholes the previous version is having should be getting patched, right? Then apply security patches as soon as they are released to fix vulnerabilities. If there have any kind of patch released for the certain kind of operating systems, we should be applying it as soon as possible so that no any intentional hacker with a malicious intent should be not able to hack into the operating system and steal our data, right? Then second is strong authentication and access control. We should be using multi-factor authentication to add an extra layer of security beyond passwords. Everyone has a passwords, but nowadays hackers are very clever. They are using a brute force types of attack, dictionary attacks to crack the passwords, right? So we should be having a multi-factor authentication. Then principle of least privilege to ensure users only have access to resources necessary for their job. That means that we should be giving a users a normal access, not the access so that to the critical or confidential information, right? If the user is having access to the critical information like confidential, maybe if the user got trapped into the some kind of phishing links, right, or any kind of malicious attacks, then it will be also compromising our confidential data. Then we should be properly taking security measures in our network too, implementing a firewall, filtering incoming and outgoing traffics, blocking malicious activities. If we apply an firewall, right, it will be also filtering incoming and outgoing traffic. So if we are trying to go on any kind of malicious websites, the WAF, web application firewall, will be blocking us to go on a malicious website. And even if we are downloading some malicious things, then also firewall will be protecting us, right? Then we can enable intrusion detection and prevention system, IDS and IPS, right, to identify and stop potential threats in real time. If IDS founds any kind of potential or you can say a malicious attack going on in our network, it will be creating an alert. And if the IPS is also enabled, it will be preventing to get any kind of malicious attack going on in our network. Then we have a data encryption. Data at rest protect stored data from unauthorized access. Whatever data we have stored, we should be also protecting it, right? Then data in transit, secure data while it's being transmitted. While we are transmitting our data in our network, it should be properly encrypted, right? The encryption like AES, advanced encryption standard with a 256-bit, should be used for the proper data encryption so that the attackers or the hacker with a malicious intent should be not getting captured this data in the middle or doing an MITM attack. And if we got the data also, that attacker should not be able to decrypt it, right? Then we have backup and disaster recovery. In some case, if there is any kind of you can say attack happened in our organization, right? So we should be having a proper backups, right? Regular backup, important update, right, to protect against ransomware and other threats. Like if you are having proper backup of our data, right, then if any kind of incident happen also, we will not losing our data, right? Secure offsite storage, store backups in secure offsite locations to ensure availability during disaster. Like if you are storing our data in a proper, you can say, a location which will be safe, with it will be providing a proper backup, right? Then vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. Regular vulnerability scan. Conduct regular vulnerability scan to identify security gaps in systems and applications. Always scan for the vulnerabilities in our organization, right? So if there is any kind of vulnerability available, we'll be getting to know it before the attacker. Then penetration testing. Perform penetration testing to simulate real world attacks and access security readiness. If we are doing a penetration testing, we will be getting to know how the attacker will be able to get into our organization, right? And we'll be mitigating that loophole or a patch or making a patch of it. Then endpoint security, antivirus and EDR tools use antivirus and endpoint detection and response to tools to detect and mitigate malware threats. Always using antivirus and EDR for the end devices, so that if there is any kind of malicious file get installed in our system, also our antivirus will be detecting it, EDR will be uh, mitigating it, right? Then secure all connected devices including laptop, mobile phones and IoT devices to prevent unauthorized access. Our IoT is also be a very should be very safe, right? And we should be also, for keeping this safe, we should be using a proper encryption standards in our network, right? Then security awareness training, this is most essential part of a cyber security, right? Common cyber threats, educate employees about common cyber threats including phishing, social engineering and malware. Whether we are using and strong encryptions and passwords in our system, lastly it's operated by the employees of the organization, right? And we should be training the employees too about the cybersecurity awareness we should be raising. So is there any kind of phishing attack they encountered, they should be knowing how to do why how to solve this type of problems, right? And strong password policies, promote strong password policies and the importance of not reusing credentials across different accounts, like using a strong password and should not using same password on the multiple websites or the credentials, right? Then report suspicious activity, encourage staff to report suspicious emails, links and login attempts to prevent security breaches. If any kind of suspicious links or suspicious activity got detected by any employee, the employee should be not fearing to report it, right? So that it will be getting prevented as soon as possible. And in the conclusion, we have no single strategy can eliminate all cybersecurity risks. A multi-layered security approach is essential for comprehensive protection, continuous monitoring, regular assessment, and adaptive security measures. Enhance the overall security posture. Organizations should foster a security conscious culture to strengthen their defenses against evolving threats. Not a single thing can protect cybersecurity, can protect a cybercrime, right? So we should be adding multiple layers, right? From the network to the system and even the training the employees of the organization, right? And making the awareness of the cybersecurity. Okay, that's it. Thank you, guys.